yourself.
And welcome. We interrupt this episode of the Gorgeous George Show to present a very special episode. We interrupt this show. We have this famous psychiatrist, psychologist, and all-around good guy. And what is your name?
My name is Doctor Vigoras Semen. How you doing? You know, she blinded me with science. Good God, Miss Moto. You blinded me with science.
That is so welcome to our Halloween episode.
Yes.
And I am Kay Lazar, the host of this interview and the co-host on the whatever the show you do.
I think the Marquis says Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George,
but he's not here right now.
Yeah.
He's right now saving a bunch of women, converting them into to worship him. And I think he should have everyone to worship Gigi.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let me let you all know that I am Dr. Vigoras Semen. I am a gyno.
You're a gyno?
I'm a gyno,
Yeah.
gyno, and wino. Have you ever been a wino before?
Oh, yeah.
You know what a
In the old
wino
days,
is?
yeah. But when I was a teenager.
I
love that Boone's
pick
Farm.
my nose and pick my bosom. I love to suck the bosom of the breasties because the gyno in me loves the titties.
No, man.
I love the titties because it go good down my mouth. And if I ever want to have some milk, I don't need to go to the grocery store. I just put the bowl of milk there and have some post toasties and have a little bit of milk. Little breasties milk. You know what I'm saying to you, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Post toasty.
Why is your head so red?
You're
so red? Good.
I was under the sun lamp too long.
Yes.
I'm part American Indian.
Not even go is vigorate, and I invigorate. You know how I invigorate, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I use my fingers.
Yeah.
I use my fingers, and I use the scratcher to scratch my back.
Oh, yeah.
And I also scratch my balls for good measure.
So you have a third hand.
I do. How you do?
Oh, no.
How you do?
No, I'm not going to touch
You'll
that.
scratch your eyes. It's a good scratcher.
Too much scabies
You
on
can
it.
scratch your balls with the scratcher.
Nah, I prefer to do it the old-fashioned way.
So what brings you down here? What brings you down here this Halloween?
Well, I am here at your mansion.
Yes,
You're
this is a good mansion.
You're a guest of Gorgeous George, so I love that. I love that. This is your real clothes or your costume?
This is me on 24/7. All I need is a lollipop. You know, Telly Savalas is my granddad.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm part Greek and I'm also part German.
Yeah.
I speak with a German accent.
Yeah.
I like to think I do, but I'm German and Greek. And when I see Telly, he gives me a lollipop and I suck on it and we think about things together and we go, we like the lollipop. So of course, Telly, I haven't seen Telly in a long time. You know, when he did Kojak, he started having his little singing career.
Yeah.
His little spot singing career.
That's right.
And he just spewed it out. I don't know, I think it gushed out of his bald head. I don't know.
Did I ever tell you the time he once asked me to pop a pimple on his backside?
Did he, really?
Yeah, but then I looked closely. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't his backside. That was his head.
Oh. Are you the Papa Pimple? Are you Miss Papa Pimple?
Papa Pimple,
Is
yeah.
the Papa Pimple? You pimple a Papa? Say that 10 times fast and see if you have a right election.
Papa Pimple, pickle peppers.
Yes.
Now, I love the steampunk look you have. You should be out like the Wild Wild West with that outfit.
Well, since they made the marijuana illegal, we can be able to smoke it like we pull smoke. We make marijuana illegal, and we can puff it up with a bunghole. And we also can pull it from my nose hair, my nose or my mouth. Every orifice we blow from the nose hair, from the mouth to the bunghole. But the bunghole is a special place where we can blow it out of.
Yeah.
Have you ever blown it out of it before?
No. I don't know.
You never bung your before?
I didn't even know what you were
Everybody has blown it from their bunghole. They took a marijuana leaf and did it afloat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but from the other office.
No.
Other office.
I haven't even done it the typical way.
Okay. Well, when
That's
I
legal in
sit to
Virginia
paint
now.
and I think about things and I really retimus, and I like to think of good things and good features.
Yes.
I also like to play with the creatures.
Yeah.
Have you had a creature before?
A creature.
A creature, not a pest, but a pet. You're like a little...
Like a gerbil.
You're like a gerbil. The Richard Gere syndrome.
Richard Gere.
The Richard Gere syndrome. Oh, for that, I drink some water. For that, it makes me think of good things when I think of Richard Gere's gerbil. Have you met his gerbil?
No, but I think that was his original name, Richard Gerbil, and he shortened it to Gere.
And did it turn the gear? That's what I like to know. Did it turn the gear?
I think it L is silent, so he might be related to the gerbils.
Yes.
That's my friend. That's my relative there.
Yes. So what do you do? What you're here? You come into my office. I usually see women because I'm a gyno. So what are you doing tonight? Are you looking to get into my profession?
Yes, I am.
You're looking to get into my profession. So you'd like to learn the traits of being a gyno.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a hobby up to now.
Yes.
And now I would like to think that maybe I could learn something
Well, you
from,
know what
from the
I like?
doctor,
Let me tell you
from the
something.
professor.
I'd like to just do the same thing as Count Dracula does.
Mm-hmm.
But you know when Count Dracula goes and he sucks the blood.
Yeah.
Well, then after he sucks the blood, he sucks the real blood.
Mm-hmm.
That means the pussy blood.
Ooh.
He'll suck the pussy blood dry. So when the husband is coming and the wife is there, the wife said, "Honey, can you just do something for? Can you do something for me? Can you take care of something for me?" And you know he doesn't want to do it because he's tired and he just said enough. He said, "Honey, I'm too tired." She said, "Well, there's an infomercial with this man. He'll go in and suck it dry." Well, that's me. I just suck it dry. Just pretend I'm Count Dracula, but my name is not Dracula. I am Vigoras Semen. I am a German Gyno.
Yes.
I am also a wino. Did I tell you that already?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a gyno wino. Yes, and I will suck it dry.
Just don't be a pedo.
Well, I heard about
the QAnon people are up in arms about them.
I heard about those people. I didn't know if they were real. I thought they were a figment of my imagination.
I think they're real. Just
They're
try
real.
to steer clear of them.
Okay, well, did they ever go on to Epstein's Island?
That's where I think they all come from.
Oh.
That's where they all matriculate.
Well, let's just see here, because we like to see people. The people like it. Did you come from Epstein's Island? Did you visit?
No.
You didn't visit Epstein's Island?
I don't know any billionaires.
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
Did you come from Bezos Island, from Amazon?
No, but I once got a package from
They gave you a package. Was it a full package of wit? A full package of bulk?
It was a package. Let me just leave it at that. It
A
was a
total package, JC. Well,
Listen,
these ladies love the total package.
He has like $100 billion. You know how big his penis is?
Uh,
Doesn't matter.
Well, I think we're going to have some sauerkraut on that here in a second. We're going to have a bowl of sauerkraut, and we're going to have some crappy crap. We're going to enjoy it, and we're going to enjoy it. I take the sauerkraut sometimes when I'm eating the...
Sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut.
Oh,
I take
man.
it sometimes when I'm digging into the vagina hole.
Oh gosh. You mean you actually use as like a side dish?
Yes, and it's an hors d'oeuvre dish that is
Get the
very
taste.
delectable to the mouth and to the palate. But when we go in there, we use our tongue. Because we slurp up the vagina. We eat the sauerkraut because it's mixed in with a little bit of blood.
Cleanses the palate.
Yeah, it does. How did you know? Have you had it before? Have you had it
Vinegar
before?
and cabbage, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I've had sauerkraut before. And let me tell you something about sauerkraut. First time I had it was as a kid. It was on a hot dog. And I ordered a hot dog, and they said, "You want sauerkraut?" I didn't know what sauerkraut was. And I said, "What the hell is this?"
Yes.
And it was the most sour, when you're like a 10-year-old kid, it's the most sour thing
Yes.
you ever ate. And
Well,
I don't want it.
just imagine it with blood.
I don't mind it now.
Having it with blood, it gives it a great taste. I wish I had some right now in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I'd love to eat that. But you'll see, But so we do the infomercial, and the boyfriend is too tired to perform. My mouth is like a Hoover.
Yes.
I'd eat that blood till it's right. Ooh,
Well, I know
she
your
says.
favorite. Somebody told me that your favorite food is edible pansies.
Oh, well, they love the edibles. The edible panties.
And they put some CBD in it.
Ooh, makes my tongue go string very hard. But I tell you this, though, it's the eating the puss and making it go meow. That's what I like to do, just make it go meow. And then the blood is all gone, and she says, honey, that man ate my blood whole.
Yeah.
He ate my whole. Or I said, wait a second, he did what? He ate me whole.
Wow.
I ate her whole. That's what they do.
Ate her whole? W-H-O-L-E or H-O-L-E? There's a big difference.
Well, it's both. It's whole and it's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
I do it whole and it's gone. And
Okay.
she's all like a brand new. So that's what we do.
Like a
We
donut.
want to suck your blood. And the thing is, with Count Dracula, he does the same thing too. And once he's done, he leaves in a nice way and he turns into a bat and he flies out the window.
Are you a vampire? With all this talk about eating blood?
When I eat that, I become one. And then I do the right thing like Count Dracula. I fly out the window like a bat.
Yeah. You ever eat steak tartare, which is raw hamburger?
I never had that before, but it's a clean. But I may take you try it before you try it.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
I might try. Right
when
now,
you order
I'm
a hamburger,
scratching my back.
When you
right?
order a hamburger, you get it rare or well done or medium or tartare. What do you get?
Well, you'll like it rare because you like to suck the juices.
Yeah.
The juices.
That's what a lot of people say.
You take the juice and you suck the juices right out of it. The red blood.
I don't
It's
want to
good,
see
the
any
red
blood when I'm eating a
The
hamburger.
red blood is good for the palate.
Now, when I
really
eat a
is.
hamburger, I'm no savage.
You know, I met with these goggles here.
Yeah.
You know, I met Mark Spitz. You know Mark Spitz. The only
yeah, I
thing
know
about
Mark
Mark Spitz, he's a swimmer. He swims
Most
in
famous?
it. He swims in it. The only thing is that he spits, but his girlfriend swallows it whole. And she swallows me whole too, and it makes me feel so special. Because I being a gyno, you try to do the right thing. And you don't want to take advantage of a married woman.
I once invited Mark Spitz to be on my show, but no one watched the show. You know why? Because the headline said, the announcer said, and now, Mark Spitz on Kay Lazar.
Oh, was it a feature like Godzilla and King Kong?
What?
Was it a feature like Godzilla and King Kong?
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, I could. He was a good guy. I wish I could swim like him though.
Yes. Well, you see, the thing about it is, Lo, so he spits, but his girl swallows it whole. And I like it very much. It just turns me on. And it makes me feel very special. But being a gyno, sometimes you get sued for malpractice.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh, I'm sure.
I get sued
Every
for
doctor-
malpractice
every
because
doctor does.
the husband thinks I'm playing with their woman. When
Yeah.
all actuality, I'm trying to invigorate the vagina hole.
You must have a hard time. Do you have a hard time dating women? Because let me tell you something. Gynecologists, they're already at third base, and the woman's husband pays for it.
Well, sometimes we do the hip. We do the hypnotist. I'm the hypno too. I put them in a trance.
Like
And
Bill
then-
Cosby?
Well, not like Bill Cosby. More
I think he's kinda sour.
More like
The
Bing,
world.
more like Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby.
I'm dreaming of a white litmus, just like the ones I had the year before. May your days be merry and white, and may all of your pussy be in my mouth.
I'm dreaming
That's Bing
of a
Crosby.
red Christmas.
Oh, well, the red Christmas too is the marinara. You like marinara, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't like marinara sauce?
Hey, Mary, put that gun away. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
The Bing Crosby.
The Bing Crosby.
Let's have a glass of orange juice.
Yes. What about Ding? Was it Ding Crosby?
His brother, Ding.
Ding Crosby.
No, actually, his brother was Bob Crosby.
Oh.
He was band leader.
Yeah.
Not as popular, but he had a few good hits.
Yes.
Big noise from Winnetka.
And I'm dreaming of it coming through. But just like that's just how it is that you got so excited. You know Dr. Ruth Westheimer, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
No.
you remind me of
Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
a little less feminine version.
Well, that bitch, I know I'm not kidding. Dr. Ruth Westheimer, she's such a gal. She's such a She's such a trooper, super trooper. She takes it in all offices, and she loves to explain how she does it. She thinks that she tells you she does it with such vigor. She said, Doctor, so you need to call yourself the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Make it so that everybody knows what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it stems from. And she told me that to do tongue exercises.
Yeah.
You take a tongue exercise and you put a tongue depressor in your tongue.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and you can talk like her too. I already have the dialect and I talk with how I talk because you know that I'm from Germany.
Yes.
I'm a German man.
Yes.
She's German too.
Yeah.
I think she's German and she's also Jewish.
Yeah.
Jewish and German. So she's mixed, but she's a very vital, and she's a vital woman. And she gives you such a little lecture and she talks like, how about can you do a little bit of her for me so I can go ahead and scratch my back?
This is Dr. Ruth. You know that Dr. Ruth? I love sex.
She is our sex effect.
I love sex more than Bill Clinton loves sex.
Oh.
Or Bill Clinton. I said Clinton. Not
Is it Clinton?
Clinton.
Clinton? No, but the Clinton.
You Germans have a hard time using
I'm
N's.
dreaming of a white Clinton. I mean, Clinton. A Clinton.
And did you know that Dr. Ruth? I can't talk about it. I got to use my real voice. Do you know that Dr. Ruth? She was in Israel's War for Independence. She was a sniper.
She was a sniper.
This is like in 1948.
Tonight's show, by the way, is being brought to you by Aquafina. If you feel the water down your throat, then that's good. Aquafina may cleanse the palate and makes you feel like a natural person.
What do you call it? Vagina? What's that called?
It's Aquafina, but you might as well say Aquavagina.
Aquavagina.
Aquavagina. Because Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah, vagina is for lovers.
Vagina is for lovers too. It's according to how many tools you'll use. Mm-hmm. You'll use your tools. Mm-hmm. I use my fingers. Because I can use my fingers in the places like that. The funny thing is.
You know, I was once on a train with an Italian guy. And, I was by myself, but there was an Italian conductor. That's what I should have said. And what happened was, I met this nice girl, and she was a little young. She was like 16 years old, and I took her into the to those nice bathrooms in there. Ooh. And while we were getting into Virginia, before we got to Virginia Beach, he started yelling, "No fucking Virginia! No fucking Virginia!" I said, "Oh, you're a virgin and you're 16? Get the hell out of here!"
You're 16.
Call me when you're 18.
You're 16. You're a virgin and you're mine.
No fucking Virginia.
You're mine.
Virginia. No fucking Virginia.
What's that song you've been leaving Virginia alone? Leave Virginia alone, please.
Yeah.
But so you'll see, it's very invigorating. So you'll see Dr. Ruth had called me Vigoras, because that is my buff name. I am Vigoras because I like to be very invigorating. So Vigoras is invigorating. You get to wear sunglasses,
so do I.
Yes, well, I like to be very invigorating. So I do the Vigoras, and my middle name is Vigarius, because Vigarius actually...
I can't stop loving you.
Yes. Oh, is that Ray Charles?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see.
But vigorate, so they call me a vigorate, but it's not vigorous because I feel vigorous, and I am also clitorious because I love that clitorious.
Clitorious.
But it's vigorous.
We are marching to clitoria.
Yes, it's vigorous, vigorate, and then of course our birth name is Semen.
Semen.
Now, you see, say that, well, why is your name Semen? Is that
That's a good name for a urologist.
Yeah, that's what I just
Dr.
said. Semen. The Doctor Semen. Because an ejaculation happens, and then I am here to serve the purpose. Because when we have these women that come in, we put them in a trance, and then they have to dance.
Saves on if you put them in a trance, saves on anesthesia.
And yes, and once they dance,
if you would have put Michael Jackson in a trance, he'd still be alive today.
I think so. I think very so. His handlers didn't handle him very well. Yeah. But you'll see, once we do that,
they're a little too good at their job.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is, then we just ejaculate in the mouth, and then it's all good. So when we take the mouth
How homoerotic is the show?
When we take the mouth of the little girl or the woman with the big bosoms, we ejaculate.
I like her already.
We ejaculate in her mouth, and she goes yum yum, and I say, "You come here in my tum tum." All right. So that's how that goes.
Hey!
All right.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. You're gorgeous, George.
Well, you didn't know that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gorgeous George Show.
Yeah.
One of a kind. These goggles, I felt like Mark Spitz. Mark Spitz and these goggles.
Are they tight?
Well, yeah. So we went to this. Actually, we're shooting this November 1. So this is kind of like
our post-Halloween.
Yeah. So it's November 1. So
All Saints Day.
All Saints Day.
The Day of the Dead.
The Day of the Dead.
Dia de los Muertos in Spanish.
So then we did that and we shot that, and so I went to the spirit of Halloween.
Show the side. No one saw the side of that.
Well, the hat.
The hat is really cool.
The
hat is a really nice.
The hat is the hat.
Has gears
and
on it.
This is supposed to be, believe it or not, it's supposed to be Patch Adams, a character that Robin Williams played.
Yeah.
In the movies. Of course, you know about that. And I'm not
in
big.
Richmond.
Yes.
I mean, the original story.
Patch Adams is
MCV.
from Richmond, MCV. So
well, he wasn't, but that's where he learned his.
No, I thought he is from. Yeah, I thought he is from Richmond.
He was actually still alive when they made the movie Patch Adams.
Is he still alive?
I don't think he's still alive.
I think he is.
I know Robin Williams is not.
Well, no, Robin. no. Well, no, Robin Williams is not. But I think Patch Adams is.
The movie was trying to be a very
or the character or the person.
A sincere movie about how we should laugh at death in the face and everything, but a lot of people thought it was a very trivial film about making a mockery of chronically ill people.
Of course, Jack Kevorkian laughs at the fact of death as well.
Jack Kevorkian
He laughs at death. Jack Kevorkian. When he slowly does it.
I don't think he was a laugh riot of a guy. He once ran for the governorship of New York simply to change the rules about euthanasia, and the joke was at the time his campaign slogan was "Vote for me or I'll kill you." Now that hat,
mercy killing.
Well, that's what it is.
Yes. So Patch Adams is a character, and this man was, you call him Patch. We would call him Snatch. The character was going to be called Snatch Adams. We're going to snatch it, kind of like with Donald Trump. Just grab it. You snatch it. But that being said, so yes, Patch Adams. And I'm not big. Or I've never really been big on Robin Williams, but he was a good. But you have to admit he was a decent actor.
Oh, so good to be on Gorgeous George Show. Look at the man. Look at the man. What? You're wearing the orange jumpsuit. I mean, are you Jeffrey Dahmer too? What prison are we in?
Alcatraz. We're in Alcatraz.
I've been to Alcatraz.
And
I didn't stay there. I was a tourist.
Right. And then if only if they reopen that place up, some people should go there.
Yeah, there's a sign.
Go there.
I got a postcard from there. It's kind of funny. It's a picture of Alcatraz on the the San Francisco Bay, and it says, "Welcome to Alcatraz. Wish you were here."
Yeah, it's a vacational spot.
Yeah,
vacational spot people go to and whatnot. So I'm going to go a little dollop of this here.
Yeah, some vodka.
Oh, and the prune juice. It's a prune juice.
It's crystal prune juice.
Crystal prune juice.
Remember Crystal Pepsi?
Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, vaguely remember that. They remember that.
It was it looked like Sprite.
So what is going on in your life, so to speak, as in November 1 on 2022? We're right after Halloween.
Well, Halloween is in the rear view.
Right after Halloween. So what what is going on in the land of make believe?
I did.
Okay.
In the land of make
Land of make believe.
Is the land of make believe.
Yes.
Can you say make believe? I knew you could.
Yes.
I am.
Mr. Rogers.
Believe it or not, this is the second show I've done today. I did my own show, Kayla's Artist Cavalcade of Fun.
Oh,
and then
you're doing that? Wait.
I'm wearing the same clothes.
Are you doing the cavalcade?
The Cavalcade of Fun, yes.
Where are you doing the cavalcade at?
I'm doing it at the Richmond Public Library.
You mean?
Library.
Ah, so public access.
No, the pubic library.
So let me get this straight. So public access or pubic access is still going on.
Yeah.
And I would have had no idea.
Yes.
Because I had my own little world.
And you were a pioneer. You're like the Jack Parr.
Johnny Carson.
of cable access.
Yeah, Johnny Carson.
You're like the Philo T. Farnsworth.
Philo T. Farnsworth.
He's the guy who invented TV. Or
Farnsworth.
kind of invented TV. Okay. No, and TV doesn't have an inventor like the light bulb or like the electric guitar does. It actually, a lot of people contributed to the invention of TV.
Right.
Yes, and same with radio.
Well, TV is always going. I don't give a damn about the internet, because to hell with the internet. As far as I'm concerned, TV is always going to be. I mean, I love TV.
Yeah.
And I like to see myself on TV.
Yeah, here we are.
How about you? I love to see myself on TV. Sometimes I might do a little bit of this, and I might do a little bit of that. It's quartered in one hand is a little faster. If this hand is faster, I'll go like this. And this hand is faster, I'll go like that. But you gotta pick what hand the prize is in. What hand the prize is in. What you gotta do.
To all the proud boys out there.
Yeah. So there you go. Proud boys, proud boys, proud boys, proud boys.
What a right bunch of idiots.
So what is going on? All right, so listen, there's a lot of stuff in the news that's going on, and I have been oblivious because I'm in my own little world.
Okay.
I just came back from Uranus. I came back from Uranus.
Who's anus?
Well, Uranus.
Uranus
anus.
No.
And I just spent, a month there. I just came back. I saw these Martians.
Yeah.
And they said, we come from the planet of your choice. We'll come from the nectar of the grip of your asshole.
Martians don't come from Uranus.
You'll come from the Uranus from your asshole.
Anoids.
We come from the
anuses come from Uranus.
We come from the nectar of your asshole. With the planet of your choice, we want to serve and protect. What do we want to do? What you want us to do for you from the planet? We are little green men, and we're very nighty and very tidy. And we work hard, so you don't have to.
I just figured it out. You know you call people from Uranus hemorrhoids.
Funny for you to mention that, because someone that we know has hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Not me.
No. Oh, I don't know.
Roger. Oh, did I say that?
Yes.
Roger.
I'm
sorry.
Oh.
He's got hemorrhoids. Okay. Anyway.
I asked my mom, how do you get hemorrhoids? She goes, sitting all the time.
Yeah.
And shitting all the time. But sitting and straining all the time.
Well, I mean.
If you exercise, but even people.
Well, people strain. I mean, isn't that how Elvis died?
Elvis died of. I mean, he died he had a lot of problems, but probably of what they call opioid constipation. And they did actually something.
Well, I died of a strain trying to get it through my bowels.
Yeah, because
strain to get it through my bowels.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I mean, I get the idea that in a healthy body, things move kind of normally, and when you take as many drugs as he was taking, you get kind of blocked up. A lot of people in wheelchairs get that too.
Right.
Because but that's what Elvis and someone else, Judy Garland, both died on the crapper.
They died on the crapper because they couldn't get the shit out?
Well, they probably had heart attacks.
They couldn't get the shit out, so they were straining. They kept straining, and they go, ooh, ooh.
Well, it's like lifting a boulder up a mountain.
Right.
The strain, the stress could kill you.
What? Yeah.
But it's an embarrassing way.
I had no idea.
It's an embarrassing way. But actually, every way you die is embarrassing.
Well, how about okay? Well, if you were to ask anybody how they would want to die,
Yeah.
I would think that we're a Family Feud now. The number one answer, top 5 answers on the board. If you could choose the way that you die, how would you die? And I would think, and you're reading my mind, and I think we know, how would you want to die?
Oh, I know how I want to die.
How's it?
I want to be shot to death at 100 by a jealous husband.
Survey says, how about dying having sex with the biggest woman, having sex with a woman that has the biggest knockers, and you can rub your head right there and she can smother and cover you.
Like Dolly?
Yes. Having sex with a beautiful woman with big knockers.
I heard Kitten
Bing!
died.
Number one answer.
Kitten died. Kitten Navidad, who had bigger knockers than
Who?
the woman that was in all those Russ Meyer films.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, she was old though. She was in her 70s.
Michael Myers?
Kitten Navidad.
I'm trying to think.
Russ Meyer.
Oh, Russ Meyer. I'm thinking
made
about
all
Russ Meyer.
those films in the 1960s and 70s.
Okay,
Women
well,
with big
yes.
boobs, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
Like Beyond the Valley.
but
of the
to
Dolls.
die with big breasts, to die with your face right there in those breasts, saying, "Mommy,
Breasticles.
mommy, I'd love to have some more. I'd love to have some more." So that's how we do
A friend of mine told me he saw a movie once. This is when I was a kid.
Okay.
And it was about, it was like a monster movie. It was a comedy, obviously. And there was
It's the Monster Mash.
Monster
Mash.
where there was a big breast escaped from the laboratory when it exploded and it was going all over the countryside squirting milk and killing people.
Squirting milk and killing people?
Yeah, because it was, and then the guy, the hero of the story, they led the giant breast into a giant bra. That's how they caught it. And I said, wow.
They called the breast
I said, so.
in a can.
So I said, that's a wild movie, and I'd like to see that movie. And he never told me what it was called or anything. And then I'm at the Biograph, seeing like a bunch of like sophisticated movies.
The Lee Art Theater, you mean?
No, it wasn't the Lee Art
Lee
Theater.
Art
This was
Theater?
actually a typical movie. It was everything you always want to know about sex, but was afraid to ask.
Okay.
And it was a very funny movie. A lot of stars were in it. And it was written, directed, and starred Woody Allen. And Woody Allen was the guy who caught the giant breast.
And who was the leading female actor?
Lynn
Agent
Redgrave.
99 from Get Smart?
There's a few actors. I remember Lynn Redgrave was in it, and Vanessa's sister. Not Mia Farrow, Louise Lasser from Mary Hartman.
I thought
was in it.
that Barbara, whatever,
was in it?
from Get Smart was on there, not Agent 99. No?
No. Well, I mean, you know the movie? Tony Randall is in it. And there's no nudity in the movie. Regis Philbin is in the movie.
Oh, is it?
A lot of
A cameo appearance, or was it a role?
There's a skit. Oh, you know, there's a skit where it's like an old time TV show, and like What's My Line? It's called What's My Perversion, and he's like one of the panelists.
We're all listen. That's what we should do. The perversion.
What's my perversion?
The perversion. We're all about that.
I think it had like Bill Cullen and
ladies, we're all about the perversion. You have to know that, and understand that.
Yeah.
All right,
check out the movie. It's very funny.
So
pubic
access is still going.
Mm-hmm.
I would have not even known.
In fact, it's thriving.
Pubic access is thriving.
Yeah. Since I appeared on it. Yeah.
Oh, is it from? Okay.
Goes up.
Okay. Well,
The ratings go up.
I wonder what would happen if the Mac Daddy had reappeared. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm sure. I think you.
No, seriously, we do.
Yes.
For obvious reasons.
I have no fear.
Well, I know.
I'm doing a show now, and
I
anyone
had
who
no
wants to
idea.
see
But we had no idea that he was still there. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you are on your way. I'm looking forward to your return to.
Well, I mean, is the
show
return?
business.
Is it to return? I don't
You
know.
don't listen. You have no reason to hide your head from your adversaries.
I don't hide my head.
Yeah, good.
I don't
good.
hide.
That's what I like to hear.
I don't hide, but you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, You understand the situation. So you know, our buddy Roger flipped again. You know that?
Oh well. It's like
Roger flipped again.
But
that piece of shit.
It's like telling a dog to start mewing like a cat and stop barking. No, he's going to continue barking. So I mean, that's the way you know these guys are.
And we unmasked one of them, but anyway, Anthony, we unmasked.
Yeah, but I'm not worried. I'm not.
But I tell you, it's funny though. It's just bizarre.
Yeah.
It's I mean, how bizarre, Kayla's are. But no, seriously, you said it, but it's bizarre that here it is, and it's still going on.
Well, you know,
this shit still goes on no matter what.
About who? About Roger?
About these bitches.
Wow.
All together.
Yeah, well, you want to know something? Your trolls of 20 years ago and 10 years ago and the current ones, they're all different. I mean, it's like they're almost like replenishing themselves. The same ones from yesteryear are no longer got tired, but there's a new generation. So you're always going to have to deal with jerks like this. So I wouldn't. That's why you're always a policeman is always going to have to arrest speeders.
Anything I do,
stuff like that.
anything I say is the gospel truth. I wrote this book, What's Causing All This, my autobiography, and in that book it tells all. That was probably the most proudest achievement that I have done.
Yes. And you should be
writing that book of what's causing all this. And it's, it tells everything the way it is, and it tells that whole story. So we can be able to be proud of that. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, it should be.
You're in the book.
I am.
You're mentioned a hell of a lot of times in the book.
I only read the index to your book.
The index?
Look where my name was.
Oh, is that right?
I went to the page. Oh.
Well, if you actually Google the book, or you can Google the book, it'll tell you how many times your name was mentioned.
Oh, good.
So you go there, so how many times your name was mentioned. When you read the whole book, then? You read the entire whole book.
Yes, I have.
So
I read it. It took a whole hour and a half. Well.
That's a big,
Well, I kept falling asleep.
You kept falling asleep?
Every 3 minutes, so.
Okay.
So it took me longer than I probably should have.
Did our friend Keith Van Allen read the book?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Did he hear about it?
He knows about it.
Oh, he knows about the book?
Yeah, both of you are authors now.
That's right.
You should be in the authors.
I'm just saying.
You should be on the authors card game.
You can call me anything. You can call me anything in any name of the book you can call me. But the one thing you can call me is an author. I am an author, and the book is popular.
You should wear like a lace collar and write with a quill, write with a feather.
Yipper. So that is what we're here about. Kevin is, you'll be able to say, well, George, you and Kevin don't do many shows and all that. Well, here we go.
I'm never not on television.
Yeah. Well, he's on. He's doing his thing, and he's as they say that we all don't do shows anymore, but we are obviously doing shows.
Plays. I do plays.
Yeah.
I do.
We do shows.
I'll come to
and we're doing a show right at this very moment.
Yeah. But not at this very moment, because you're probably watching this after the fact.
Yeah. Well, if it's Memorex, if it's tape, or is it Memorex, or is it real, or is it live?
Remember
Ella? Live. He's live.
Remember Ella Fitzgerald did those commercials and she'd sing the high note and the glass would shatter, and it was it live or was it Memorex? Yeah. And I remember I said, man, I don't ever want to record on a Memorex tape Ella Fitzgerald album, because I kind of value my shot glass collection.
Right. Right. Well, Kevin, my show, as of recent, has become more music.
Yeah.
My show has become,
heard you sing.
karaoke music.
Yeah.
And of me just going to town and singing. And
you sing better than Alan Thicke.
Yeah.
The current Alan Thicke.
Okay. Well, is that Alan? No, that's Robin Thicke.
No. Well, he's a good singer.
Robin Thicke? Well,
Alan Thicke is now planted.
Well, yeah. So I lost in translation. Lost in translation.
Now, what are your favorite songs to sing? Types of songs.
I mean, what's I mean,
you like country music?
You've heard me sing. I mean, yeah. I mean, I just, do a bunch. Do a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
Do the Restless Heart and do the other stuff.
Yeah.
And we're getting a message from Watt. What is Watt trying to say? Man, I am all okay. Well, I'm just looking to see.
He's not even watching.
Watt just sent the message, but hey.
It's a message in a bottle.
Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle.
How do you find this? Please tell me. I always wanted to write messages in a bottle when I was a kid, thinking that I would be rescued from an island. But I never got shipwrecked.
Yeah.
I know
you love Gilligan's Island, don't you?
Yeah, I've never.
You love Gilligan's Island.
And you want to know something
yeah.
I've never done? I've never had to risk my life in quicksand.
Right.
See, like every sitcom,
you never been in quicksand
movie,
before?
I've never been in quicksand.
You've never been in quicksand in real life?
And it looks pretty bad because it looks like they can't get out, and they just slowly.
That'd be a good way of dying.
Quicksand.
Yeah, that'd be a good way of dying, or
Yeah.
or maybe or you spin the bottle, or spin the pistol.
Spin the bottle? What do you mean?
You spin the bottle, and wherever the bottle points, and the pistol goes up. That's good.
Oh, you mean Russian roulette?
Well,
that's
spin the bottle, spin the pistol. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I hate
where some of these detractors should go.
I don't have that.
Some of these detractors should go that way, pretty much. But anyway.
I've seen The Deer Hunter. It's all about Russian roulette.
Yeah.
It kind of cures me of any sort of whim I ever want to do play a game with my friends.
So, and speaking of games, you know how to play chest. Not chess, but chest.
Chest.
You know how to play chest? So you take the girl and say, now let me tell you something. I want you to open your bra.
Yeah.
Now if I touch you here, would you trust me? Mm-hmm. And then you'd say, and if I touch you here, would you trust? Checkmate. Oh. No. I will move my bishop in your area. Mm-hmm. See? Because when I move my bishop in your area, then it's a checkmate.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you were a kid, did you play chess or did you?
Yeah, I am a good chess player.
You like chess?
You know how to play chess?
No.
Okay.
It's too complicated.
What about chess?
I play checkers.
Can you play chess?
But I wasn't really even good at checkers.
No, chess. Chess. Touch.
Yeah. I like to play it.
Yeah, well, they're right. Yeah.
But I don't do it enough.
If I touch your nipple, will you say please? If I touch your nipple, will you squeeze for some milk? Because they got to have that milk.
You should at your job. You should the HR department should give you your own parking space.
There you go.
This is reserved for Gorgeous George. He keeps us in business.
Speaking of games,
yeah.
What about Chinese checkers?
Oh yeah, I remember. I played that a lot.
Chinese checkers. Now,
I don't remember liking it very much, but I remember.
If I'm not mistaken,
you have to get the.
You have like a plastic thing, or do you have like a spinner?
A star.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, it's a star.
And it's a lot of times. I've never played it with more than one other person. But you can, if you have a bunch of people, it gets very interesting.
Well, the Chinese checkers, you have like 4 places.
Yeah. All different colors.
And you can, exactly, marbles. And you're playing with your marbles.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, you lose your marbles too. But when you play with your marbles, you wonder where the marbles came from.
Yeah.
The marbles came from a certain spot. But but you know how to play it?
Yes.
You know how to play it. And
I played Parcheesi.
But it's a whole lot different. But I'm saying Chinese checkers is a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Whole lot
different. Uno.
Well, Uno, Uno.
I played, my favorite game though, it didn't come until I was actually in college, was Trivial Pursuit, because I did so well.
Any
games having to do with knowledge rather than just a spin or luck, I don't do.
Do you have a good poker face?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, an actor usually does.
And do you know how to play poker?
Yes.
You do?
I play poker, yeah.
So you have a good poker face.
But I don't usually play.
And you know how to play poker, so you know. Like.
But I'm kind of not very good at gambling in a sense that my dad is a very good poker player, and I mean he's gone to the casinos to play poker, and he says it's the only game where you actually have. You could act. It's not luck. It's your skill that makes you win. And he said that. So what advice would you give to someone who is trying to play poker and win? He says if you get lousy cards, fold. Don't try to play a 2 and a 3 and pretend you have a.
Well, as Kitty once said, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, and know when the deal is done.
Well, no.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when the deal is done.
Know when to fold them is very important. Because part of playing poker is bluffing, and if you don't have the
well, that's what a hustler does. A hustler does at a pool table. Let me tell you, I hate pool. Pool, shooting pool.
Oh,
I hate freaking pool.
Yeah.
And you get these people that play it and they hustle you.
Yeah.
I say 8 balls center pocket, take the pool stick and all this. Anyway, so a lot of these people that play it, horrible at it.
Well, no, actually, the way it works is.
But they hustle you.
This is how they hustle you. I saw the movie with Paul Newman. What happens is that the hustler. Is that they pretend that they're in. They sometimes have a stupid face on them and everything.
They don't know what they're doing.
And then
that's what they apparently they pretend that they don't.
And then when the money gets high, you think you're going to win, and then they just get every ball in, and then you.
Well, right.
You've been hustling.
What I'm saying, they pretend they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like poker too, because you're getting. But poker is more luck, but it's kind of poker's more luck, but it's kind of like poker too. They do that. And they have these little cards and all
billiards.
That. But no, poker. I mean, not poker. I mean, pool.
Yeah.
I hate pool. Now, I'll tell you what I love.
Yeah.
Bowling.
Oh yeah, I've been bowling with you. You're a very good bowler.
Bowling is, I'll tell you what, that's what I.
You know why?
Duck pins too. The duck pins as well.
I know why you're a good bowler. Strong right arm. All single men have a strong right arm. I don't know how they get their right arm so strong.
It comes from years and years of practice. Years of practice. Years of practice. But see, both arms. Both arms and both hands.
Okay, all kidding aside, can you bowl with your left arm?
Yes.
You can bowl?
Yes.
I think you can.
Yes.
I've seen you bowl. You're a pretty good bowler. You're one of the best bowlers.
I can actually bowl with my dick. Did you know that?
Aren't you afraid of getting it stuck in the hole?
No, because let me tell you something.
Evidently, it's small enough that you can fit it in the small holes.
No. Well, you can. I can bowl with my dick doing duck pins.
No holes.
Duck balls,
You just push it across.
You remember the duck pins?
Duck pins are good.
The duck pins, no holes.
Is actually a good
no holes. You just take the damn ball and you throw it.
You know what duck pins?
You throw that ball down there and it goes like that.
Duck pins reminds me. I didn't know this at the time, but when I was a kid, I liked duck pins because I could hold the ball a little better. But duck pins is its own good sport, and there's a game called bocce. It's a Italian lawn game. And you've probably seen people play it.
Yeah.
And that's, duck pins is a lot like that.
But I always say,
move.
ladies, choose your ball. You need, because to have a ball, you don't want it to be bored, being with a boring person. To have a ball, ladies, you need to be with Gigi, and you need to choose your ball. Now, I have some on my right side, and I have some on my left side. So ladies, you take your hand and you grab down there. You use the cream if you want. Use the cream, but you choose what ball you want. I have marbles. Marbles, I have the marbles. I have the soccer ball. I have, a soccer ball too. And I have some golf balls. And my golf balls have the divots or the divets for you to play with.
You've heard of the Elgin marbles. He has the gorgeous George marbles.
I have the golf balls for you to play with the divets and scratch them and put your hand all over them like they're an unborn infant.
Oh, God.
Or like they're an infant. Cradle its skull. Cradle its skull and say, rock goodbye penis on the treetop. When she blows, it gets a little bit bigger. When you scratch the scratchy surface, my balls will increase and my penis will be erect.
Now, you talk about an unborn infant, right?
You know, on the treetop, and when it blows, the cradle will rock and it will grow.
You talk about unborn infant. That's not a problem anymore. Now that Roe v. Wade has been overturned.
Oh. Well, let's say infant.
Which means the Democrats will win the midterms.
Let's say the infant. It's alive. It's alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't believe the media is always all so school and doesn't understand these midterms. You know, I don't believe it. I can't believe the media will